At 22 years old, Lauren Simmons was the youngest female and African-American trader on the New York Stock Exchange trading floor. And now she's the host of the new financial reality streaming series called Going Public, where you can click to invest on businesses before their IPO. Lauren, welcome to the show. Now, you were the youngest African-American woman on the trader floor at the New York Stock Exchange, correct?
Yes, that is I.
Look at you. And so you have this great new show that really is kind of tied to that, but your background makes you a great candidate to be the host of this great show. Tell us about the show.
Yeah, so my new show, the host of Going Public, a streaming show that will be on entrepreneur.com. I'm so excited where we get to follow 3 founders in real time, and everyday people like you and I, anyone over the age of 18, will be able to invest in these companies pre-IPO. This is groundbreaking in so many ways because typically in order to invest in pre-IPO, you have to have a net worth of over $1 million. And this is why we often don't see generational wealth being grown through investing in companies in the stock market. But now you have the opportunity on Going Public on entrepreneur.com to invest early on and to see these companies grow.
What types of companies are we going to be learning about and following?
We will be seeing luxury handbags companies. We will be seeing skincare companies, as well as a streaming music platform company. Okay. So three different spaces.
And see, Lauren, this is what's so great about when you have a different set of eyes. Yeah. Now, it's hard to imagine you on that, you know, the reputation is so rough and tumble and so crazy on the trading floor, but your set of eyes creates this new opportunity. I'm so excited to be able to watch the show and be like, I think I'm going to go in on that, right? Because when you watch Shark Tank, sometimes you sit at home and you're like, pick them, it's a great idea.
Right, and you never see it come to market, maybe.
Right.
And what I love so much about Going Public and what everybody should always be doing when they're investing in companies is making sure that you're doing your due diligence and educating yourself on the companies that you want to invest in. With all of these early stage companies going pre-IPO through the power Reg A, the SEC circular is available to anyone and everyone online or in the world. And so when you're looking about investing in these companies, make sure you educate, do your due diligence before you make a decision.
Lauren, what was it like being 22, being in the financial sector, being a female? What was that like when you dove in?
I mean, it was a culture shock. I came from Georgia, and the day that I graduated, I hopped on a plane to New York City. My background is in genetics, and my background in high school was in architectural engineering. So I think both of those spaces definitely prepared me to be in a male-dominated space. But of course, finance is so different from engineering is so different from science, and to be in New York of all places was also a whirlwind. Was so grateful for the opportunity, and I'm grateful that you know, I had the grit and the perseverance to say, you know what, I'm going to take this on, even though I knew nothing about the trading floor. I knew as much as most Americans know about the trading floor, but what I realized is that Wall Street and trading is not as intimidating as people make it out to be. At its basic core, trading, investing is essentially a marketplace. So you're buying and selling. You're buying and selling apples. You're buying and selling bananas. At what price? And I think if people understood that, it would click and it would not be as intimidating as people think that it actually is.
I need your help because I get scared of the market.
Right now, first of all, she's a genius, okay?
You're much smarter than me.
So that's not. So I really am excited about these, like you say, these companies will have an opportunity to invest in. Now, with the show, does it change each week? Do we follow the journey of the initial 3? How does that work?
Yeah, so you guys are following the journey from episode 1, and so it'll take you over 10 episodes, and all throughout the entire series, you will be able to click to invest on goingpublic.com, which I think is really exciting because you get to really understand the process. You get to go on the road show. You get to see the actual problems that these companies are going through, at good and bad. But what I also really love about how we did this docuseries is storytelling. Storytelling is instrumental to raising money, and whether you're an institutional investor or you're doing a crowd fund raise, the power of telling and connecting with the audience in the show, obviously, and the people in the world to understand their product, to understand the problem that is out there and the solution that these companies have created, I think is such a powerful tool. So I'm really excited, and I'm sure you guys are just as excited as well.
We are.
Oh, you got us
It's
fired
so
up.
unique. We know the importance of storytelling, and we're excited for you. Congrats on the new show, Lauren. So great to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
Good stuff. You can tell she's a superstar. You can catch Lauren and Going Public streaming on entrepreneur.com.